we got drama on MLK Day in the NBA.
Alexander Walker, and he is on a heater in the fourth quarter, down to 1.
2 insane endings in Detroit and Atlanta, and a lot of spectacular individual performances. So we gotta start in Detroit for the battle between the top 2 teams in the East, where things got heated on the court in the first quarter already.
I didn't see it. Durant turned the corner. Nope.
Oh boy, remember the history game?
Yeah, that's right. Got throat slashing, we got boxing.
Double text last game.
Brown and Stewart got tangled up immediately after Beef Stew entered the game. Tensions are high between these two anytime they face each other. I like how Jaylen is not backing down from one of the scariest dudes in the league.
Brown turns the corner on Holland. Bottle control. Left hand. Help from the screen from Queta. Buys it. Brown's got another one. Holland trying to stay with Brown. Crowd thought he got away with a push. Step back bucket.
Brown struck first with 13 of his 32 points in the opening period to give the Celtics a 4-point lead. But Stu made sure to make his presence felt in the second quarter when
The Celtics call it their snap. Oh! Queta blocked at the rim. Had it taken right away. That was sick.
whoa, what a monster block by Stewart, rejecting Queta at the apex. The Pistons really flexed their second best defense in the league in the second period, holding Boston to just 22 points on 30% from the field.
Back to Pritchard, headed block. Thompson, head of the pack, and the dunk. White left it down low,
Good
taken
help,
away.
though. Kate Cunningham cracking down and taking that one away.
Robinson, got it. Detroit's three-point shooter.
They are just trying to get this matchup right here and have Jaylen Brown take advantage.
Lost it out of bounds. Back to the Pistons.
Detroit turned defense into offense and with a 16-4 run got to a game-high 12-point lead. However, Sam Hauser and Payton Pritchard would erase all of that at the start of the second half because
Robinson to the post.
Swing it. Pritchard got it. Getting closer and closer. Long distance three. Hauser, hello. Challenge which could be valuable in this game. Yep. Hauser let them fly by. Nice move.
Hauser and Pritchard, or I should say Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, ignited an electric 13-3 run to tie the game. The Pistons defense had no clue what to do with them, but they quickly found other ways to respond.
Jaylen going to work. Lost it. Pistons on the run. Thompson, the easy deuce.
Those are those forced turnovers, though.
Cade on the run. Up top! You kidding me?
Jeez, Jalen Duren really is reminiscent of young Dwight Howard. But as we speak, Jaylen Brown swings right back on the other end.
Bold from half court. And how about how hard that pass is with one hand?
Jaylen Brown the answer.
The Celtics really just wouldn't let go of the game as they absorbed every attack and counteracted it.
Giving out there. It is awesome to watch.
Stewart. Followed by Durant and the slam. Gyerman right by Ivy. Garza. Yep. That's a three. Luka Garza.
Back and forth we go as the fourth quarter turned into a boxing match with both teams trading blow for blow.
Brown right back at you.
Oh, what a shot fake.
Levert in the air, roll and good. Jaylen Brown. Walsh trying to stick with him, not this time. Left hand, body control, Kate Cunningham.
Well, wise to go to the rim.
The first time All-Star starters, Cunningham and Brown were making huge plays in the fourth. Even though Cade had a bad shooting night, posting just 16 points on 4 of 17 from the floor, he made up for it by putting his teammates in great situations to score.
Fouls. Cunningham to kick. Harris. Yep. Drive jumper good for three. Over the top, Cunningham to the corner. Harris, yes! Got it!
Tobias Harris with back-to-back threes puts Detroit up by 5 in the clutch. But as he does for the entire season so far, Jaylen lifts his team on his shoulders.
Harris trying to stay with Brown now. They don't switch. He stays with him, makes it tough.
Man.
Brown scores anyway. Brown with the spin, right past Harris, floats in the lane, bucket again.
Brown scored the last 8 points for Boston, cutting the deficit to just 1 with 40 seconds left. And he does a great job defensively on Cunningham on the other side, but the Pistons somehow kept the ball, turning their last possession into chaos.
Brown, he got it back. Corner again, Harris. Nope. Robinson kept it alive. 7-second difference, shot clock, game clock. White matched up with Cunningham. Cade through the legs, bounces, fades, doesn't get the roll. Duran kept it alive. Saved by Thompson, but on the line. Celtics basketball.
The Celtics dodged not 1 but 2 bullets, and now Brown has 4 seconds to try and stun the whole building.
5-way switch.
Harris matched up with Brown down along the baseline. There he goes, Jaylen. Operating, fading away for the win. The bounce. No! Detroit survives.
Jaylen creates a solid look, but his shot is off and the celebration can begin in Detroit for the 3rd win in a row by the best team in the East. Moving on to Atlanta, where the Hawks were staring at a 23-point deficit against Giannis and the Bucks.
The ball mid-court, plenty of room, and he can play that two-man game with this guy.
And here's the launch by A.J. Green, and he is on a heater officially now.
Up until that point, Milwaukee was shooting a blistering 50% from downtown, but thanks to Dyson Daniels and Jaylen Johnson, the Hawks went on a huge 19-6 run to enter the final period on a high note.
Austin, I think you can probably touch on this, but I can only imagine how competitive this family was from the beginning.
Absolutely, that's where it starts. That brotherhood, camaraderie, challenge, trying to overtake your brothers, not losing in anything.
Oh, that's a nice finish by Asa Newell. That was just the second for Milwaukee. Slashing baseline, beat Krejci and leaves it for a cutter, Dyson Daniels. Alexander Walker developing 3-on-2. McCollum leaves it, Jaylen Johnson, nice roll.
Seeing the momentum shifting in their direction, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and CJ McCollum joined the party in the 4th period to send the crowd into a frenzy.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's come to life here in the 4th quarter, and he drills another one. Onwu bluffs the shot. 1 of 2 on the line for Kuz. Late clock to make it a 5-point game. McCollum hits it. He's back up on his feet, couldn't secure the rebound. It landed dead. A 3 is heaved and hit.
McCollum with 12 of his 17 and Walker with an amazing 17 of his 32 points when it mattered the most got Atlanta down by only 1 point.
The look they'll take all day.
Alexander Walker, and he is on a heater in the 4th quarter, down to 1.
And after Giannis missed the mid-range fadeaway on the other side, he committed a rookie foul on CJ far away from the basket. McCollum used that to complete the comeback by knocking down both free throws. But AJ Green stopped the party for a moment when
A.J. Green, big hit for Milwaukee.
Big
Seesaw right back in front.
coming all the way back from minus 23, Jaylen Johnson wasn't gonna give up just like that.
Baseline, Jaylen Johnson organized for a 3 right back at you. Atlanta creeps in front again.
This time, Giannis doesn't force things and finds Bobby in the corner who stays ice cool.
The drop off for Giannis, the bullet pass to the corner. Portis sidesteps the closeout and another answer.
Crunch time turned into a 3-point contest in Atlanta when the Bucks finally made a stop.
Play without fouling if you're Milwaukee. There it is.
Johnson lost it. There's the stop. Wallace made the defensive play. Back to Giannis. Off balance layup is good.
Johnson loses the ball and Giannis delivers the punishment on the other end to go up by 4 points. So with 30 seconds remaining, who's gonna step up for the Hawks?
Quarter and a big time swat. Ball into Alexander Walker. Return it to the inbounds passer. Drop off. McCollum. Shots up. Good. But the clock's down to 25.7.
CJ gets it to 2, but now they must foul. So they send Kyle Kuzma to the line, who doesn't even blink and hits both of his free throws. Regardless, the madness is far from over because
They can get the ball in.
And they got to. They're out of timeouts. Give and go involving Daniels. And then Alexander Walker, another 3.
Wow.
That's 5 for him in the 4th quarter.
Walker hits his 5th three of the last period, restoring hope for the home fans. But now they desperately need Ryan Rollins to miss at least one of his free throws, which he does, and now with 11 seconds left, the Hawks all of a sudden have a chance to win the game.
Kuzma defending. A two can tie it. McCollum working, lost the ball, scoops it back up, forces up a prayer. Shot is no good. Giannis the rebound, and it's all over.
Yeah.
McCollum hoists up an unbelievably tough shot, not even looking to pass to his teammates, and Milwaukee survives the wild finish at the end. You see how Jaylen was just standing there with his hands ready to receive that ball. If the rumors are true that CJ is messing up their chemistry so far, this was clearly a sign for that. Anyway, let's move on with another team that has a certified top-notch chemistry this season.
Castle. Victor again trailing the break.
Another three. Yes, sir.
Doesn't hesitate, otherwise Victor has a chance of getting to it.
Barnes swings it. Wembanyama. Another one. His third three. They had 3 of 4. Victor alley-oop, area 51.
Wembanyama was unreal last night with 33 points in just 26 minutes, and the Spurs controlled the game from start to finish, leading by as many as 24 points in their dominant win over Utah. They're 3-0 since Victor and Keldon went bald, and the Warriors were on a nice ride of their own, looking for the 4th consecutive win against Miami last night. But in the 3rd quarter of a tied game, they got a horrific sight.
Jamski working up top with Jimmy. Returns it. Jimmy, what a catch. Butler is holding on to that knee. That did not look good at all.
Jimmy Butler fell awkwardly on his right knee and tore his ACL, as multiple reports confirmed so far. That's a huge blow for Dubs fans, as he'll be out for the rest of the season. If anything, his teammates off the bench, Podge and Buddy, made sure to leave their all out on the court for him.
Kachunas had it taken away, Buddy Hield. Throw ahead Petruski. And putting it up and in! Pat Spencer in. Buddy Hield 3! This should be a good time for Buddy to hit some triples. They're back in the zone. Buddy zone buster. That'll work. So Buddy Hield's got 11. Buddy Hield hit the 3. Yeah.
Since Jimmy went out, Buddy and Brandon combined for 28 points on 6 of 9 from beyond the arc, blowing the game completely wide open.
We've seen him do a lot with grenades. Oh no. Another one. He did! Oh! It's Pachevsky's night!
Ultimately, the Warriors got their 4th win in a row, and here's a fun fact for you. This heave at the buzzer by Trace Jackson was his first made 3 in his career.
And able to wait the medical report on Jimmy Butler. That one is thrown in. It's going to count out the buzzer.
And speaking of winning streaks, the Clippers out of all teams are holding the longest one with 5 straight W's. And last night against the Wizards, despite missing Kawhi Leonard, the Beard made sure to extend the joy for their fans.
Harden deep into the paint. Oh, it swirls around at 7:20, maybe more. Harden late in the clock. Any whistle against the Wizards will be free throws. Harden floats it up and in.
Force that timeout.
Harden from the wing to the lane, off the window and in. He delivers again.
With his 32nd point of the night, Harden put the Clippers up by 3. And what turned into a free throw shooting contest at the end almost ended badly for LA, because...
See if this works. This guy hasn't missed a free throw all night. Oh! Here's Harden's free throw. Misses. Harden got the rebound back. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, James misses 2 clutch free throws but grabs his own miss, and on his next trip, he made up for everything, cooling off the Wizards as well as the entire arena.
It's been free throws the last 2 games. Wizards not making them in Denver, and then giving up way too many tonight.
LA comes up victorious for the 6th time in a row, as they're now in the play-in zone ever since their horrific 6-21 start. My Knicks, on the other hand, got booed by their own fans in MSG after getting blown out by the Mavericks and Max Christie.
Christie, he's got his 2nd 3. And what a start for the Mavericks. Martin navigates. Oh, Christie off the flyby. One more. Give it to him. Against Bridges. Christie probing. Inside the arc. His first 2-point field goal. And it's a season-high 26.
Get this, Christie caught fire from deep, hitting 8 of his 10 threes, which is his new personal best. In a wire-to-wire win, Dallas led by as many as 30 points, and when Cat got subbed out, New York had enough.
Mike Brown's team is down 75-47, and the fans booing the Knicks for the performance here in the first 2 quarters.
Even with Brunson back, the Knicks lost their 4th win in a row and are now 2-9 in their last 11 games. Coach Brown was understandably mad afterwards.
There was nothing to be said at halftime except for lock in and do your job.
And just 3 days ago, Luka Doncic got mad at the refs as usual, but got exposed by the Hornets commentator Eric Collins.
This guy is a whiner.
Check out exactly what happened right here in this video, and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.